Hi friends. Yeah. After our last discussion about the behavioral aspect of Godrej consumer, you remember how it rebound from its lower level. Uh, you must have seen a good rally in Godrej consumer, but due to this Corona issue and then followed by the Yes Bank fiasco, it actually had some bad time, but now it is in a very good shape. It almost rebound 13 to 17% from its low. Okay, we'll talk about it later. Okay, so before that I would like to add one disclosure that I am not a SEBI registered analyst. Okay, and my intention is for just for the education purpose, and the whenever I talk about any stock, it might be in my portfolio or it might not be, and I'm just giving its name. Don't consider it as a recommendation. It's just for the education. So let's talk about how Corona is impacting how our uh, Yes Bank issue is actually impacting our Indian, you can say, market. Okay, see, friends, uh, there are a lot of people dying in due to Corona. It's really unfortunate, but it's not only about how many people are dying, but it is actually how that Corona thing is actually affecting our economy directly or indirectly. Uh, since it has dependency on China, and China is a major, major exporter for all the things. So, be it like spare part, auto spare part, plastic, shoes, soles, okay, small ribbons, till electronic items, okay. So, uh, so most of the countries' manufacturing industry is actually getting impacted. You must have heard the statement of Apple, uh, whose manufacturing plant is in China and it's already closed. Okay, so they are losing lot of bugs. Okay, and due to this, I am afraid there is a situation of like, uh, you can say, temporary slowdown in India and globally as well. Uh, already world is in the stage of slowdown, especially in India, where Indian market is already, you can say, one of the costliest market in the world, and its PE, as its price to earning, uh, is it's in the range of 28. Last time when it touched 28 or more than 28 is in 2008, and after that you know how the market fall. Okay, so not only that, and just to add to that, there is one more issue of Yes Bank arises. I really feel Yes Bank, could open the floodgate, and that's why I think government and RBI come quickly into rescue of Yes Bank before things go out of their hand. Okay, and you see, Indian economy. Uh, See, people uh, are getting less money. Okay, because since due to slowdown, okay, they don't have much money to at their disposal. Okay, and due to inflation, it is actually they are actually able to save less. Okay, people are actually delaying a lot of decisions, mostly the financial decisions where they need to take loan, house, car, or maybe they are delaying the foreign touring. Prior to Corona as well. Okay, and now after the Corona, it actually, you can say, hit at the right place. Okay, uh, even you can say retail investors are looking at the government, uh, so that government will give them some corporate benefit. Some benefit in the taxes, or in maybe uh, some another form, just to increase the, you can say, liquidity in the system. But government has not given anything. I mean, when we see the budget, uh, so if you see now, government has given corporate tax cut, but nothing for the consumer, and that's why, though, and the problem is corporate use that tax cut, uh, you can say, as a shield themselves from future losses. But, instead of putting new extra capital, you can say, adding new investment, or maybe bringing, you can say, new plants. Okay, and that's why, I mean, though government has given corporate tax, but it is not actually impacting, I mean, anything into the economy. It is actually going into slowdown only. Okay, and so you see, our demand is already in problem, and now even the supply is also in problem. Like, since nothing is coming from China, China has depend. India has very large dependency in China, on China for a lot of things. Even medicines, API, that is active pharma ingredients, is also coming from China. Okay, so so if you see, even I mean, in Jan and in December, though we have rise in, you can say, partial rise in GST collection, but now in Feb it again fall down. So if you see the Nifty, if I see the Nifty, Nifty is clearly telling me, at least from the option chain analysis, you can say open interest and option chain analysis, it clearly suggesting that Nifty is going towards 10,700. It is sliding towards 10,700. 10,700, 10,600 is a major support. If Nifty will not stop there, then we may see 9,900 around level. Okay. So I mean, what should we do now? So so uh, I mean, if I am an investor, okay, so I will not, first thing, since there is a lot of volatility every day, I have stop I would stop actually doing intraday. Okay, and I will not take any leverage. I will not take future and options. Basically, I will not do derivatives. Okay, so what I will do now, I will have some money at my disposal. I will keep lot of money in my cash, so that I can, I mean, in case of emergency, I can, I mean, it can run, it can help me um, for next 7 to 8 months. Second thing is, buy index fund. Okay, uh, whenever you see 2 3%, you can say, a drop in Nifty, just add index fund, maybe add SIP to it. If you, I mean, it's actually, when you buy index fund, so sometimes it's your money is at the, you can say, mutual fund disposal. So sometimes they do it today, sometimes they do it tomorrow, and tomorrow, if you see, when they do it, market might be open high. So that's why I would suggest you, if possible, buy Nifty BEES. Okay, so there are a lot of good Nifty ETFs, you can say, exchange traded fund. Okay, and you can say there are three actually: Nifty, Bank Nifty, and Junior Nifty. Okay, so if you see, let me share it with you. Like, in Zerodha, we have this Nifty. So I would suggest buy of Nippon, if you want to, because I mean, if I am at your place, I would have bought for Nippon, because Nippon is having, uh, you can say, good, I mean, volume, so that you can buy sell very easily. So you can, so whenever you see drop in Bank Nifty or Nifty, you can go ahead and buy, you can say, ETFs. So ETFs is like a 1/10th unit of the Nifty for Nifty ETF, 1/10th unit of Bank Nifty for Bank Nifty ETF, and same for Junior for mid cap Nifty. Mid Okay, and when you buy this Nifty BES, so basically uh, they also give you the bonus as well. If any of the stock that basically give bonus, so and out of, let's say, 100, let's say one stock is there with you, so you will get the bonus for that one stock as well. So what else we should do? I mean, so as I said, keep money for 6 to 8 months at your disposal, and that should be in cash. Okay, don't put money anywhere else. Surplus will I mean should go to your index fund or Nifty BES or Junior or Bank Nifty BES instead of equity. I would suggest you to stop equity, at least for some moment, at least for the next month. Just stop putting your money into equity, and put money in this index fund. Third thing is buy good company stocks. So now if you see a lot of stocks are at very good, you can say, valuation. Okay, they may fall further, but you can start accumulating them, and they are in very good, you can say, value. Okay. So if I see, there is Divi's Lab, there is TCS, there is Infi, there is Bajaj Finance, there is Bajaj Finserv, HDFC, Kotak Bank, Naukri, Asian Paint, Pidilite. So these are few of the, you can add Relaxo as well. So these are few of the good stock on which you can vouch on and earn some good money. But don't add anything in one go. Add everything in each Nifty's fall. Okay, maybe do it like a SIP. Add one stock, let's say, if you get opportunity. So let's check. So maybe this is Nifty, right? So this is Nifty daily chart. So maybe let's say here, when it fall around 11,800, or and here. So in each fall, like, you should add few good stocks. And I saw that there are good stocks. I mean, though Nifty is falling, but they are not falling. Be it Divi's Lab, if you see, uh, yeah. So if you see, it is still green, and if you see the chart, it is continuous in the uptrend. Okay, if you see, it is going up. Okay, the other stock I would suggest, which I feel good, is Asian Paint. Obviously, Asian Paint and Pidilite, all due to oil. Oil is already fallen a lot, and due to this cheap oil, these stocks are actually having, uh, you can say, uh, they need to put very less money for oil. The third stocks which I see which is good is Naukri. I checked. I am checking this stocks from long time, and this is good stock. I mean, whenever there is a fall, it just people just bounce on it, and the stocks keep on going up. And there are few stocks which are good, like, which have made lot of money for the investor, and which are again making money, lot of money for investor, like Bajaj Finance, Bajaj Finserv, HDFC Bank, HDFC, Kotak Bank. These are good names. TCS, Infosys, these are really good names, and you can start accumulating it after each fall. Let's say 1 2 1 2, and you will have a good portfolio created till the time market start going up again. Okay, that's it from my end. But as I heard from lot of, you can say, um, people who have good knowledge about the market, so they are considering 10,700 on the card at least, and it may go down again if Corona intensifies. And yes, bank as well, like people are saying like yes bank is not, I mean, it not just one bank. I mean, it has relation. It has mutual fund business. It has insurance business. It has, you can say, uh, I mean, there are a lot of you can say mutual funds who has taken the debt fund of the Yes Bank, and I mean, it could impact very bad way. Okay, like ILFS. Okay, so let's check our Godrej consumer thing as we discussed. So if you see Godrej consumer is actually going against the Nifty and it is trying to like hold on the levels. Okay, so now you just please don't enter if you miss the bus, you can say. But whenever it will come again at this level, uh, when you have RSI is below 20, just add on it. Okay, that's it from my end. Just put a comment if you want to know more about anything. Okay, and please share, subscribe, and like my video. Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.